Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 3 as Austria. So actually one thing that between the last recording session and this recording session, was curious about, is actually, do we even need to weaken Prussia further for support for German unification? Because I don't think we actually technically have to. Because using Paradox's standard method of saying no, you're not allowed to do that, if Prussia being a great power was supposed to be a blocker on their ability to support another country for unification, specifically German unification, this Prussia is a great power would not be a minus 30. It would be a minus like 1,000. But because it's only a minus 30, in theory, we might be able to get Prussia to actually peacefully support us for German unification. And if we can get that, that helps us out immensely when it comes to this war. So I think we're going to go ahead and sort of try to test this out. And we are going to have basically a complete reversal of our foreign policy with Prussia. So we're going to go ahead and lift our embargo, lift our declaration of rivalry. This is going to piss off the Anti-Prussian League, which is the armed forces. Luckily for us, the armed forces generally are not super powerful in our country, relatively speaking. So I think we can survive this. Without any major issues on our end, but this is going to potentially help us out, and we're then going to go ahead and do other things like bankroll Prussia once we've gotten relations above poor, and other things. Granted, bankrolling them is expensive as fuck. We're looking at 18,000 pounds a week. That's I'm not looking forward to that. Also, this seems like it was apparently a bug where for some reason it was only giving us the other option for primary principal group thing of ideological truth. So it seems like it was just a bug. They fixed it with, what is this, 1.7.3 now, I think it is, something like that. So once we get a mandate again, we can actually, do these here. But for now, the big thing that we want realistically at the end of the day is to try to get Prussia on board with us for German unification. We need to find a way to deal with the whole "you're broke as shit" thing. We'll figure that out, I guess. Natural harbors. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I probably should use these decrees a bit more. I guess one thing we can do, potentially, to try to look at this is to give me urban buildings. I wish I could, have this show it by state or something. Only show me those located within Austria-Hungary. I don't care if they are owned or not. Don't care who the owner is. Urban centers, trade centers, manor houses do not count for this. I want to say shipyards and military shipyards also will not count for this. Well, I guess it depends on if they're considered manufacturing or throughput. That's a valid question. Is your throughput in any way modified by... I mean, I feel like an artillery foundry probably. Again, I really, really wish that I could just tell this to combine it by state or something. Okay, what are the main things that I need to lower the price on? Iron. Well, I don't have a good way of doing that for what I'm about to try to do now. But tools. Tools are the next best thing. So where do we have the vast majority of our tooling workshops? Let's see. We got 3 in Bohemia, 3 in Slovakia, and 3 in Istria. Now we got 5 in South Transylvania. I think we're going to go with South Transylvania. Where's South Transylvania? Right down there, just to make sure we're looking at the right place. What else do we have in South Transylvania in terms of buildings, just out of general curiosity? Basically just the tooling workshops are the only things that benefit there. Sounds about right, I guess. Maybe a slight change of plans and we actually do this in Austria proper, because Austria has more stuff that would benefit from it. Bohemia would actually benefit a fair bit as well, actually. We want to do this. Yeah, my timer started. We're gonna do mines. Well, I guess actually let's also check to see where a lot of our mines are. Rural, iron mines, Bohemia, Baden. Look to be the 2 biggest, but I'm gonna do manufacturing in Bohemia. So we'll do resource industry in Baden. Where do we have most of our ranches and stuff? Get rid of the logging camps, the iron mines, the fishing wharves, the gold mines, the coal mines, the sulfur mines. Agriculture, ranches, and plantation. I really wish there was just like an option in here to choose that would just, you know, pick that stuff. I feel like that's just an obvious choice, realistically. That there should just be an option here for that. But what do I know? Okay, the biggest thing we have is wheat farms. Where are most of our wheat farms situated? It's looking like Franconia has the most, sitting at 15. And Franconia is not even the best place to build it. That's actually kind of lackluster, if I'm being completely honest with you. I feel like we should probably see about changing that. Because yeah, that's really not the best place to be building wheat farms. They don't get any bonuses. Vineyards. Baden has the most. I don't care for silk. Rye is Bohemia. Livestock ranches. Maybe we have something that makes sense here. Not really. Not really. The game's not really building them into places that have state modifiers that literally increase throughput. Great job, capitalists. You're not actually that great at efficiency, evidently. It's annoying that can't choose multiple options here. Because I don't care to show the cotton plantations in Lombardy that are owned by Russia. Not exactly useful to me. But okay. Bavaria. Where is Bavaria? Bavaria is right there. We're going to encourage agricultural industry there. Now, of course, that uses up basically all of our authority. That's fine. We'll survive. But that'll help us a little bit when it comes to the whole throughput stuff. And I know last part I literally said, let's just, you know, sell off everything. Yeah, no, we're not actually doing that. That's a stupid idea. That's an absolutely stupid idea. I mean, in some ways it's smart, but it's also a stupid idea. So, you know, it kind of goes both ways. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause. Okay, that's what... Oh, also, what's going on over here? Well, interestingly, nothing's really going on in America. I mean, the U.S. is continuing to take over the native territories, which isn't surprising in the slightest. The Free States of America continues to exist and do nothing, really. They have a rivalry that goes both ways with the US, and they are embargoing each other. They are guaranteeing the independence of Circassia, which is... I don't even really know where the hell that is. It's not going to be a native, but... Who the hell is this that you're guaranteeing the independence of? Oh, well, okay, sure, whatever. I don't think they really need your guarantee, and it's not like you're going to fight Russia if they were to go to war with them. You're funding lobbies in Nova Scotia. Okay, yeah, it's not really doing anything that matters, I would say. Let's see. Secessionist protests. Okay, we'll take a penalty for several years on authority, which sucks because that does increase radicals from standard of living decreases, so just don't decrease standard of living is the obvious solution to this problem. But okay, San Marino's gonna go ahead and kick off in a little bit, which we'll deal with. I don't care to deal with them, admittedly, but can't do much about it. From reading the wiki, unless it's changed, the only way to deal with that would be to decrease the I think it said that so long as basically there is a Italian state that is a minor power, if I recall correctly, they can encourage radicals in northern Italy, not Northern Europe. I was going to say Northern Europe, that made no sense. In Northern Italy, which is annoying because, well, we don't really have a way of making them minor powers. Or certainly not keeping them, or, you know, yeah, keeping them under that level. So, okay, we're going to have to deal with this. We'll go ahead and raise the main army. So, following unrest among the Italian population of Lombardy, Venetia, nationalist rebels have declared the formation of the Venetian Uprising, a revolutionary state founded to seize independence from Austro-Hungarian rule. A rider in white, astride a white mare, passed along the grounds near where the Kaiser took breakfast that morning. The footman who approached him with sweat seeping from every cracked pore carried a blood-red letter. The Italian holding had entered revolt. The next sweating aide to enter carried another report. These revolting territories called for reinforcements. Reinforcements? Kaiser Ferdinand knew that would surely be coming. Let's take the quadrilateral at once. as I was trying to tell you to do, because apparently, I don't know why you just completely ignored my orders the first time. I want you to head over to the front line. Sardinia Piedmont, not surprisingly, has decided to support this. Two Sicilies. How much did it cost to bankroll you? I wish you would tell me here, because I feel like that's information that should just be readily available, rather than me needing to click over here and then hover here and see that it's going to cost me 5.48k to bankroll you. And I'm going to be locked into that for a certain period of time if I actually wanted to ask you to join. Now, do I need your help? No, not at all. I believe this locks you in for like 5 years or something, but again, the game doesn't, you know, feel like actually telling you that information for some godforsaken reason. It's not like that'd be useful information, game. Oh, the Papal States have decided to back them, which is interesting. I wish I could offer to give you... I feel like I should be allowed to offer to give you Papal State territory. Or in the case of Tuscany. Oh, well, Papal State territory as well. You both get Papal State territory. Oh, Spain? Okay, sure. Also, interestingly, I think I might want to make improve relations with Spain. My logic here is fairly straightforward. When we launch our play for German unification, whenever that happens, if I could have Spanish support pushing in from the south, that'd be helpful. Now, I say this knowing full well the AI is brain dead and will not actually push through southern France. No. They'll come over here and support us, where I don't want their support. That's the unfortunate reality, of course. But we are going to go ahead and say, hey, Spain, let's improve relations. Also, because if I can invite you to the power block down the road, that could be an interesting option. As we were looking in here before, the Ottomans, for some weird-ass reason, want to join. If I give them Montenegro, it's not happening. The Free States of America are willing to join. If I give them a subject, that's not happening. Tunis will join if I give them an obligation. Tunis, I know that your obligation is probably going to be for me to go to war with France. I know you. I can just see it now. Well, you don't actually seem to have any claims on French territory, actually. At least the game's not showing me any. Do you not have any claims? On anybody? Really? I find that shocking if that is in fact actually the case. Oh no, never mind. You're a protectorate under the Ottomans. So you might actually use it for requesting I support you in an independence bid against the Ottomans, which I don't really care to do either, honestly. So, no, I don't think we're going to invite anybody, even though technically we could. Oh, Switzerland. Switzerland's an interesting one. I'm not going to invite them because I don't need their help. But Switzerland is somebody we might go to war with for a exploit. Sure, we can have a trade agreement as well. That's fine with me. Welcome to my power block. You will enjoy it very much down the road. We might want to raise another army potentially. think we're gonna raise another army. This is not actually the best one to raise, but whatever, it's the one we're raising. Belgium's improving relations. Sounds great. Who do you rival, out of curiosity, if there's anyone I can rival as well to maybe make you happier with me? Unfortunately, the only other person I could do it against is my ally. So that's not happening. Development, let's get power of the purse for that. Switch those to wooden passenger cars. Apparently we didn't already have that done. That's interesting. I don't know why we didn't already have that done. Oh. Sexy Weimar is no longer supporting us for German unification. Ooh, Westphalia sent us their army. Thank you. If only Bulgaria would send me their army. Oh, but you're friendly and they're only amicable, so I'm assuming that's why they're not sending me their army. Well, that's not true because Moldavia is also friendly with us. Oh, but they have a defined attitude, so maybe they're also not inclined to send us their army because of that instead. I can only assume that's the reason. Sweden and Denmark can no longer be rivals because they just can't maintain it. I really wish I could do something in here. I really wish I could add war goals for this type of diplomatic play. Because I would love to do it against, like, I don't know, the Papal States or something, because they decided to join in. Punish them for joining. What would I do? I don't know what, because I don't think I really have anything outside of taking stuff from them, and I don't care to take anything from them, all things considered. I need to find a... ooh, I can take on your debt. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of debt for a small nation. I'll take it on, though. You'll just owe me later. Okay, this kicks off. The reality is this should be a relatively short war, all things considered. It's just annoying that I have to fight it. And we're gonna have to fight it again, and again, and again. Moravia needs government administrations. Moravia. How many do you need? We get 15 each, so this is looking like 2 for you. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Get those done. Rhineling. Okay. France has announced its ambition to expand its borders from Savoy to the Rhine. This puts Austro-Hungarian Rhineland in considerable danger of invasion. The French haven't learned a bloody lesson since Bonaparte. If there's a single saber or demi-gun in their arsenal, they'll spoil for a fight. Could we count on a new alliance to check France? The last war left us all so bloody that any peace is worth saving. Nope. We're gonna muster every available man to defend their homes. Ooh, Westphalia, you're doing pretty decent in this war, or in this battle. Granted, of course, the vast majority of the units are mine, so I should not be shocked by that. God, our dead and wounded is ridiculous compared to theirs, but we are on the offensive, so I can somewhat get it from that. Hesse got the Anti-Austro-Hungarian League. That's annoying. Oh. With those 25 units there, you're going to push south into the Papal States with 0 resistance, so go and depose the Pope or something. And do it quickly because... Oh, screw you, Tuscany. Because this war's gonna end pretty damn quick. Oh shit. We missed it. Oh, well, this is interesting. Russia's not supporting the Protectorate, the Ottomans. Or, not protecting, rather they're not supporting, it would be the better way to describe it. Quickly, go depose the Pope. I don't think there's any special events for marching on Rome. Or rather, Lazio. I wish there was, that'd be a fun thing. No, that's done. Do of course need to come in here because they have completely fucked up our production methods. Northern Thrace. Oh, those are the Bulgarians. Okay, never mind. I was confused for a second there. I'm like, I don't own Northern Thrace. Not directly, but Bulgaria does, and apparently they have some farms there. Oh, got that wonderful. Well, you were showing opium plantation. Oh no, excuse me. The opium plantations are over here. Why do I have opium plantations in Ottoman territory? What? Owned by a manor house in Moravia, but why do I own? Why do I own that? It's tobacco plantations they have in Northern Thrace, which is useful in some ways because we do use it. Okay, let's see. Can I get the minting guys again? Probably not. Nope, doesn't look like it. Would any of these actually be able to be activated? Looks like the only one is a plus 5% army offense, which is helpful. We're going to go ahead and take Franconia Metalworks. Thank you very much, game. We're going to continue to hemorrhage money for the foreseeable future. We're not going to get this. Unless... Where are they? You know, you needed a greater than 3, and I don't have a greater than 3, and I don't think I can build a greater than 3 in time. 32 weeks? No, I don't think we're going to quite get this in time, especially when you add in me actually building... Oh, I also need a railway that we own in our territory. We don't have any railroads actually built anywhere in our territory ourselves. Show me just domestic. We have one queued up in Baden. Let's build one in Austria. Try to get, we'll try it. Again, I don't expect us to actually get this. I really don't. Canneries, very helpful. Oh, that requires military statistics. Okay, never mind then. I mean, still helpful, just not quite for what I was thinking of. Canned meat or canned fish? Well, canned meat has the better productivity and average weekly balance. And I assume that's largely just because meat is significantly cheaper than fish. I mean, well, I say significantly, that's not strictly true. It's... well, interestingly, this would apparently increase the price of meat. It goes from 21.1 to 28.8 to 45.8 to 46.5 in 6 states. But it's still better for you, apparently. Okay. I mean, sure, we're still gonna do it. I literally have no reason not to, but it's a little hard to really tell which one is actually the most useful for you. Ooh, whaling stations. Oh, those are in Russia. Never mind. Another anti-Austro-Hungarian league formed in one of the minors. Absolve you of your obligation. Now, we don't really want to take over any of these guys, I don't think, at the end of the day. There we go, new mandate. Question is, do we take defensive cooperative level 3? Looks like they also fixed this for some reason, having the stuff at the very bottom instead of it, what you currently have selected being like the top option, which, you know, makes the most frickin' sense. Okay, so vassalization gets us authority, although it's not much. It's only a plus 25 per subject, although it doesn't mention that there is a limit. Also increases income transfer from subjects, which, I mean, the reality is we have subjects now. I don't fully expect us to really have subjects entirely going forward. So it's kind of whatever. Food standardization is an interesting one just because of the straight up +1 to standard of living once you max it out. Construction. No, I think I'm actually going to go for food standardization. Unless one of these other ones just screams being particularly useful. Research is an interesting one, actually. Plus 5% technology spread, minus 5% ahead of time penalty, plus 15 maximum innovation investment. But honestly, I think I'd rather just kind of have the free standard of living. In some ways. Yeah, we're gonna go for food standardization. You need to merge with the actual fleet. Again. Paper is expensive. Let's see if we can buy it from anybody. Yeah, don't worry guys, we're working on this stuff. It's just all gonna take time. Quite a bit of time. That helps with the food industries, but I don't really think the food industries is the main thing we need to worry about. Damn, coffee is expensive. Didn't we already import coffee before to lower the price? I could have sworn we did. Furniture is expensive as well for some reason. Clothes. There's actually one more person we could import from and apparently make money. What I wanted to do. Import. No, import. Apparently we can import there, but it would literally make us nothing. Import man of wars from Russia. Fertilizer's a bit expensive. Sulfur's a bit expensive, though sulfur might change as things sort of kick back into gear. A bunch of Serbians moved to Bologna. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. What qualifies it as an eligible Austro-Hungarian? Okay, it has to be an incorporated state. That makes things easy then, I guess. Württemberg and Baden are complaining about lack of infrastructure. Means you guys need a railroad. Oh, you actually already have a railroad queued up from private investment, and same with you, apparently. Or is it foreign investment? It's foreign investment. Oh, from Holstein. Oh, well, thank you very much for building a railroad for me. It'll save me the trouble. I need to build 3 government administrations in Lombardy. So we stop dealing with the penalty. Gotta find a way to lower the cost of iron again. I don't think you get the goods if you build in a foreign country. I think you just get the dividends for your people. Which, I mean, has its uses, but in many ways I'd currently prefer to actually, you know, just get the money. It's a lot more useful. I'm encouraging here, right? Yes. So let's go ahead and build. I'm just gonna go ahead and go ham, and we're gonna queue up 10 more iron mines in Baden. Baden's just gonna pump out iron like it's going out of style. I think it's probably gonna be our best bet there. Because you really got to decrease that cost of iron. It is ungodly how expensive it is. Although one thing I will say, these gold mines you guys are wanting to build, I might be willing to get in on this action. But I guess we'll see. Probably not right now though. Wait until I'm maybe not hemorrhaging money. You guys are wanting to enact homesteading. You don't have a boatload of support for it. Oh, Wallachia, why are you willing to trade more with me now? You're still a protectorate, so that's not why. I really gotta find a way to get you on side, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Because you're kind of hampering my power block as a result. Okay, those guys signed a peace treaty. Wasn't paying any attention to it, so I don't know how it went. Oh, the US-Mexico are at war, and Mexico looks to be winning. What is Mexico looking to take, out of curiosity? Oh, well, it's not Mexico, it's France. France wants to humiliate the US and conquer Liberia. Okay. Well, I don't see the US winning this. Oh, also, France, you won your thing. Who came out on top? I did not pay any attention whatsoever. You are a constitutional empire. Monarchy with wealth voting. I don't think the aristocrats won. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm not how certain that is, in all honesty, but I don't think they won. Okay, so... Development, railroad, Austria. Okay, you were building that up. We need to find the... Here we go. And I'm going to subsidize you. I need you to get your cash reserves up and quickly. I mean, I think you already meet the occupancy requirement, but you need to get those cash reserves up, buddy. Ah, shit. I think we needed a second railroad or railway in a neighboring state to be able to do this. So, well, looks like we're not getting that one. That's a bit of a shame. Didn't really pay attention to it. A politician died. Clemens von Metternich died. Oh. Oh, poor him. few things. Let's see. With a recent investment in Baden, the raw goods industry has resulted in a positive balance for the iron mines there. Interest groups are quick to try to claim credit for this investment. Industrialists deserve all the credit. An exile at the gates. The relatively lenient Austro-Hungarian immigration system has long been attractive to those fleeing their home nations. This guy wants to enact homesteading. He can piss off. Gifts among friends. The anti-Prussian society has discovered that a government, or an internal investigation has discovered that a government official received many gifts from Ludwig von Habsburg on behalf of the anti-Prussian society. Well, perhaps their leaders should step down. Who became the new leader of the armed forces? Oh, our admiral. Well, one of our admirals, because we have like 3. Get those iron mines pumping, guys. Gotta decrease that cost of iron as much as possible. It is the single largest expense in our country when it comes to construction. Well, I said that that's not strictly true. But it's the main reason. In my opinion, at least. Let's see. The most prominent members of Baden high society have been seen organizing luxurious parties in the new and lavish urban buildings. Marble walls, shimmering stone, the noise of people coming and going brings the city back to life when we didn't even know it was dead. Tall buildings cover the sunset, kids play with bricks, smoke blends with the clouds. A distant bell announces the next train. Progress is coming. Okay, well, let's just add a curiosity census data. Let's look at just Baden. We have a lot of radicals here. We are looking at specifically the middle strata and up. Okay. We have, oh, well, between the people that matter here, for what we're looking at, we actually have more loyalists than we do radicals. We can choose, the party will never end, but then they expect us to increase the standard of living, and that's not happening. What standard of living are you guys expecting, out of curiosity? You are expecting 13, you are at 12. You would still be impoverished. Okay, we're just going to do a standard, let them celebrate. Gets us up to 45.5. Just completely ignore how many radicals we have. It's a perfectly normal amount. I'm sure it will not cause any issues for us. Need you to stop being hostile towards me if you don't mind. Do you mind lifting your... Oh, I can't declare you a rival. Interesting. Apparently our relations are too high. And I can't decrease relations because I don't have the I don't have the diplomatic influence to be able to do it. Wonderful. Here, I'll declare an interest over here in Grand Columbia. Is that what they called it? Yeah, Grand Columbia. So I can declare a rivalry with New Granada. Do I have a reason to declare a rival with New Granada? Not in the slightest. Oh, also, actually, I can't because they are too weak. They are a minor power, which puts them too far below us. No, France, I don't want to improve relations with you. I wish I could just send you an insult or something. Let me fight you, France. Don't want to be your friend. Should be noted, France, it is not possible to get their support for German unification. They are not an option here. So you will always have to fight them to get Alsace. Parma supports... I hate you, Parma. I'm gonna murder you when I get the opportunity. And I mean, I think we lowered the price of iron a little bit. It's still stupid fucking expensive. There's only so much we can do to lower its price at the end of the day. Yep, you're too weak to declare a rival against. I really need somebody that I can declare a rival. But I just don't have an option for that. Why is the US so weak? Why? God damn. Buy paper from Piedmont to try to decrease our expenses a little bit. Can only do so much though. Are any of these losing us a ton of money? Yes, this paper from Bremen is losing us a boatload of money. Mecklenburg no longer supports us. It's a shame, Mecklenburg. I may have to change our view of you. Crystal glass, wonderful. Make glass or porcelain? No, glass, cheaper. And we won't be using wood, so that'll help us to decrease the price of wood. Not that wood is really our biggest draw, although it does drain stuff a little bit. It's still mostly iron at the end of the day. Timer went off. I don't have it set to ring in my ear. That's going to be it for this part. I will see you all next time as we continue to ever so slowly try to fix the economy so we're not hemorrhaging money. As we also try to improve relations with Prussia in hopes that maybe we get them to peacefully support us for German unification. and maybe try to find somebody to declare a rivalry with, so we're not suffering this penalty from having a deficiency on influence. I mean, I guess there are some things we could potentially do to deal with it. Of course, I could stop guaranteeing the independence of some of these minor powers in Italy. Especially, you know, something like Parma. I don't think you really need it, do ya? You're fine without it. There we go. See, no more penalty. France still has more prestige than us, and I don't like that. Ooh, you guys are really pushing for this whole landed voting thing. We might have to give it to you. Just so you stop whining so much. Though that will decrease our authority further, of course. Well, I mean, it potentially has its uses, though. It could potentially help to ever so slowly kick the landowners out of power and replace them with people who are a bit more amicable to some of the laws we would like to pass down the road. Because we do have some other laws that we would really, really like to pass if given the opportunity. We'd probably be more able to actually pass some of these colonization laws if we get it. We can potentially switch to a different taxation system as well once we research egalitarianism. I'm trying to recall which one is generally considered the better one when you get the opportunity. I mean, granted, just about anything is better than land-based taxation or consumption-based taxation. But if I recall correctly, there's one where, while it doesn't necessarily give you as big of an increase directly in your budget, it helps standard of living more than some of the other options. And I don't recall if it's proportional or graduated that does it. I think it might have been proportional. But I do not recall off the top of my head. It might be graduated. But again, basically anything is better than land-based taxation at the end of the day. Again, I think it's proportional. But either way, whatever. Like I said, that's going to be it for this part. I will see you all next time. Until then, goodbye and farewell.